The end is here. Why don't we do this together? What's up, guys? Elpons here, and here we are to do a breakdown / live reaction and review to chapter 424 of My Hero Academia. And ladies and gentlemen, it's finally, seemingly, at a long last, after nearly 10 years, or is over 10 years at this point, reaching its end. So let us take a look in a book. No reading rainbow. Editing me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact, I'm live reacting to this one. Because, it's the epilogue. I think we're in, like, the wind down, right? Like, we're done. So I was like, I might as well. I'll do something for the patrons and members to make up for this, but I want to do a live reaction for this one, just to see. And also because, like, a friend of mine told me there's something funny at the end of this chapter. I don't know what that means. like, this is the sad thing. Like, a lot of my friends, typically, because they don't record, they just read the chapters before me, and they're like, like, if something bad happens at the end of the chapter, they'll just send me something, and I'll know, based on what they send, that something's up. But, on the contrary, when something's funny, they'll just let me know. So, let's see. The United States of America, Washington State. As you can see, the whole country is blessed with clear skies. This past week was a bit chaotic, full of ups and downs, but I want to apologize for being so far off the mark about my forecast. Please don't say anything weird again, Meryl. I forget what she said. Once again, like, I don't know. That's the thing. Horikoshi introduces so many characters, and they're like, don't get me wrong, I love a wide verse, but like they all have the depth of a puddle. Lord, a puddle. So like I don't know. I forget. Was she the one like making claims about like the fate of the world being at its end or something like that? I forget. I completely forget. I'm sorry. Nice character design, but that's all I got. Let's see. But you should be careful when doing the laundry, since the wind is still pretty strong. Oh, is that from? I remember a big like MHA upscale came from like Endeavor, Dabi, and Shoto. Like they like made fire so hot they like caused like a multi-continental storm or something like that. Like that's where I heard a lot of like planetary upscale for MHA come from, off of their storm feat. So maybe that's it. Let's see. Or that may just be Midoriya punching away the wind. Let's see. Ah, all thanks to that gust from that day. Okay, so it's from Midoriya. It's from Midoriya. After that colossal battle, how will our world? ... Okay. Hey, send that my way. I think I've seen this design before. I want to say I have this Egyptian-based design. Let's see. Thanks a bunch. Oh, Cementos. Oh, that's sweet. So they're rebuilding. Whatever change may come, I'll continue with my forecast. Hey, they didn't fire her, so that's good. That's good. They let her go. Well, they didn't let her go, but they let her keep going. Let's see. Oh, is that supposed to be it? No. That's a hair clip. I was about to say, is that supposed to be Aries' horn taped up? Let's see. It's too soon afterwards. Our house is back up again. It shut up just like bamboo. That's an analogy I probably just don't get. I don't know much about bamboo or like plants in general. Let's see. A week has passed. Oh, only a week. The reconstruction project, which hadn't started even after the Battle of Jakku, has been making great progress. After the war, many heroes from around the world, starting with the US and then other countries, have been giving us plenty of aid. Ah, okay. So they didn't show, but then again, I don't blame them for not showing up in time for like the final battle, because by the time that order was sent out, like, the battle was over. So at least they came to help for like free, and then just be like, hey, Japan's looking pretty weak right now. The strongest hero is gone. Why don't we just like they didn't do that, which is good. Let's see. After sitting on the sidelines and watching you fight, I had to do something. I don't know what that is. It's spewing water? Let's see. The inspection agency... Oh, I keep giving everyone such a deep voice. The inspection agency sent us a plan. Now all we gotta do is build it accordingly. We also checked the Building Standards Act. Oh, okay. Oh my. How did he... What are you... If this restoration was taking place before the paranormal, it would have taken over 10 years. Oh. That's a pretty great... Did this man just make up building? With his mind? I'm sorry that part. That'd be cool. Like, I don't know. That's something that'd be neat. But let's see. Oh, that's, what's her name? Those are the two from Class B. That's a snake? lizard lady who can separate your body parts. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like they destroyed all of Mount Fuji, or at least Shigaraki did. Whoops. Well, let's see. But with all these quirks combined, we can be sure that in no time, it won't go back to how it was. Who is this Yoshi built? Oh wait, no, I've seen this guy before. Never mind. Okay. What kind of voice do I give this guy? I don't know. I forget. I don't think I ever gave him a voice. If I did, it was so long ago. No, I won't. I will not torture your ears like that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just give him the regular voice. The surgery helped, but it won't get better than this. We'll have to keep an eye on him, but we did all we could. Hey, I still give credit to Bakugo for doing all that Bakugo did, considering, like, the extreme physical, mental, psychological duress that man was under. He's not even a man. Is he even 16? Alright, is any of the cast even 16 at this point? I think it's been about a year. I think. Since the story started, so maybe some of them are 16, but, like, darn. Like, none of them can even drive, for reference. And they put in the most work. But that's, that's, like, fiction. Let's see. By putting one thing on top of another, we somehow managed to keep its shape. But I can't say for sure it'll ever move again, even after rehab. Oh, wow. So Bakugo lost it a lot. Darn. What happened to that arm? I genuinely don't remember what happened to it. Was it just because, was he just detonating to it? I completely forget. I need to... Before I do like a full critique on MHA, I'm gonna read through arc by arc and like take notes and make sure, because so much MHA is a very long running series, obviously, and my attention span with it has waned and danced back and forth, as you can see on the coverage of it on the channel. So I don't necessarily remember what happened to his arm and why it's only his right one that got so jacked up. The main thing I was wondering about was his heart. But let's see. If you want to continue being a hero, oh sorry, I keep giving the deep voice just immediately comes out. If you want to continue being a hero, I suggest prosthetics like Mirko's. Rehab? Cut the nonsense! Mirko saw him before the war. Oh. How is she? She lost, like, everything, didn't she? Is she even alive? She should be alive, but, like, what happened to her? She was looking rough. Like, I'm pretty sure All for Rocky tore off all the limbs. Let's see. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'd win. Let's see. My quirk comes from the palm of my hand. Katsuki. Besides, you didn't have anything to begin with. Oh, to banging. These translations up that. Let's see. So, I'll kick this rehab's behind, no matter how hard it is. You still can't do any heavy training. Huh? I'm more worried about your heart. Yeah. Yeah. If Headshot hadn't... Sorry, I'm just gonna give it to him. I don't know why it keeps coming out instinctively, even though this is a Yoshi-built guy. Let's see. If Headshot hadn't stitched it and performed CPR, you would have perished. I don't know how you managed to keep fighting. On top of that, I can't wrap my head around why you traveled so many kilometers. How does that make any sense? It's evident that it wants you to keep living. For now, you focus on resting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to put it. Once again, I mean, that's the thing. I always find myself playing this rationalization game with myself. It's like, it's a shonen manga, so I shouldn't expect consequences. But at the same time, shonen manga have had consequences. Like, I'm thinking, to a certain degree, I mean, the main one that may be an exception to the rules, like, believe? But then again, nothing to this, here's the thing, I'll give it a pass, because nothing to the same degree, right? Like, from the moment Bakugo fell, everybody and their mama kind of knew he was going to come back, because I'm trying to think of a shonen manga where they really off the deuteragonist. None. The only example would be, like, if you consider Krillin the deuteragonist of Dragon Ball, but hey, guess what? Magical wish orbs that can bring people back to life. So like, I wouldn't really say there's any shonen manga that did that. At least of what I've read and consumed, no shonen manga's done that. They may have done it temporarily. They may have like temporarily off the deuteragonist, but like, they always come back. So I'm not gonna blame Hori for it, but I think it's the lengths you go to justify. Oh no, he's gone. To bring him back, I still feel iffy on it. I'm more fine with it. Once again, it's been like over a year and a half since the whole Bakugo incident happened. I feel like it's darn near been a year since his resurrection. But with that being the case, it's still one of the messier plot points in an arc full of messy plot points, in my opinion. Well, let's see. You're awake? To think we'd share the same room. All Might. And that got to be Sukanchi-kun's. I can't say his name. Whatever the police officer guy is doing. Oh. It's easier to guard. And only so many rooms are available, too. Ah, yeah, because everyone's so hurt. What about your body, All Might? I'll be fine. The doctor said he's never seen so many bolts. I don't know them. Oh, because the Iron Might suit got... Oh, okay. What about you, young Midoriya? I'm starting to feel my arms again. But in the end, I couldn't save Tenko's life. Womp womp! Womp womp! I'm sorry. I don't care. But let's see. Even after I reached my hand and his hatred was gone, Tenko continued to be the leader of the League of Villains until the very end. As someone who also had a near-death experience, let me ask you this. How was his face at the final moment? You already destroyed it. That'll depend on what you guys will do from now on. So you better do your best. I don't care. Like what? That's, you know, I've had a video sitting in my Google Docs for a while. It's literally the Google Doc is titled "The Downfall of My Hero Academia." I've yet to work on it. I named it because it's been a video that's been sitting in the back of my head for years now. Really, it was after the first declaration that Midoriya wanted to save Shigaraki. That was the first like clicking point. That was the nexus point in my dome piece. That like clicked it, turned it on. Shigaraki saying this. I mean, fine. That's the thing. I'm not gonna get mad at it. It's a part of the narrative. It's the common thing that I find myself running into. I cannot declare to call this bad writing. It is clear that Horikoshi wanted to take this path. Do I still think it's a switch that happened late stage in the narrative, and I don't think it was planned? Absolutely. And I'll do my reread, and I'll see if I can find hard evidence. The earliest hard evidence is just the dynamic between Midoriya and Shigaraki for a majority of the narrative up until the end of the first war. But that aside, I'm just going to keep it pushing. I've complained about it before. I won't waste your time complaining about it again. Let's see. If what you saw wasn't a crying boy, then I think his heart was saved after all. Yeah, there you go. That's the thing. Why not just... Whatever. Just like a One for All's big mission. You passed it on to him, right? It must have reached him. Yes, but I can still feel some of the embers inside me. Ah, okay. So he'll just run off fumes. He'll run off fumes. Let's see. Why are you moving around? Hey, that man's a breathing. Kachan? I'm glad you're safe. Oh, I'm so sorry, All Might. This kid was pretty worried about you. Sorry about Izuku-kun. The embers? Huh? So that means you'll be quirkless? Yeah. But hey, I was born without a quirk to begin with, so I'm not really sad. I transferred it on my own volition. I'm actually pretty happy I got to live this dream. What dirty trick did you use? Any quirkless guy would never pass the exam. So I'll go even higher. That's my duty. Don't you dare let me surpass you, Izuku. Aw, he's crying. Huh? No way! You're crying. Okay, that's fine. I like how the iPhone black. Okay. That got me. Okay, Corey. That's how you do a visual gag, Corey. There we go. I like that. No, I just seriously, just how I've been treating you until now. I just thought that we would keep competing and stuff for a while somehow. I don't know. Aw. He lost his rival. I mean, once again, I'm assuming while One for All is a good cause, I'm assuming it's gonna get undone. Like, come on now. I don't know. Sorry. I mean, maybe because like the manga starts with, this is the story how I became the greatest hero. Maybe he's the greatest hero, but he never got to be like an actual hero. Because remember, he's still not graduated. He's still not legally a hero yet. Like, he's not. He still has his professional license. But with that being the case, I don't know. I feel like he's still got to get the quirk back somehow. I don't buy it. Let's see. Stop! That's not like you. Midoriya, let him grieve. Let's see. But hey, I still got the embers. My body's all messed up, and my mental state is a bit off. A bit, Midoriya. But let's see. You got stronger, both of you. You've changed a lot since the day I met you. Young Midoriya, that day when you ran off, you became my greatest hero. But now, you're the one who makes the people stand up again. That means you're the greatest hero to everyone else, too. And young Bakugo, it's thanks to you that I got my opportunity to tell you both all of this. You are also the greatest hero. Thank you so much. That's not how that works, All Might. We aren't in elementary school, All Might. We're in high school, gosh. There's only one winner. And that'd be Midoriya. That'd be Bakugo clutch, don't get me wrong. Bakugo definitely clutched up, but still, it's just Midoriya. Come on, let's see. When I was a kid, I thought peace came back immediately after the war was over. But, oh, Uraraka, Shoto, hey, how y'all doing? Our story won't end just yet. Until we get to our bright future we've been fighting for. Aren't all your villains dead? Or, like, disabled? All for one's dead. Like, what's left? Who's opposite? Who's left? Dabi, disabled. That man has no limbs. And is probably on the verge of death. Toga, unless, because her body disappeared. Her body did disappear, so maybe she's alive. But she seemed to have perished. Shigaraki literally vaporized before your eye. Who's left? Let's see. Ew! What is this? What did they do to your head? Oh, because he had to get brains. Oh, okay. Oh. Was this supposed to be the what is he? I think he's had that cut though. But Midoriya, my boy. They should have. I hate to say, you should have just restarted, my G. The mohawk don't work. As a person who like ran the mohawk for a while, it don't work, bro. You may just want to start from the beginning. You may want to go back to the origin. But Kaminari, I think Ojiro, Tenya, and Midoriya will go beyond the new everyday life that awaits. But Midoriya, what are you doing? Go back to hero school. You can't be a hero, buddy. You don't have a quirk. What are you in the support class? You're worthless, G. So, go sit your behind down somewhere. You don't belong at that school. That beat up backpack, but okay. I mean, W star, number 224 epilogue. 424 end. Alright. Interesting. I mean, it's fun, chapter. Once again, I'll admit, I'm somewhat mentally checked out to My Hero Academia. I'm just happy it's over. I'm happy it's over. So I can finally do the reread. I can finally do the retrospective. I can finally just sit down and consume it all and, like, hopefully change my perspective. The big thing that I want to do is flip my perspective. I want to love My Hero Academia like I loved it before. The way I meet ride JJK now, and I meet ride Four Knights now, and I meet ride Record of Ragnarok now, and I meet ride Black Clover, I meet ride so many manga now. MHA was the birth of that. Technically it was SA, but don't worry about that. That's a story for another time. But MHA was the birth of that. My top tier original glazing came from MHA. So I'm hoping off a reread, I'll finally be able to resync with the series and enjoy it in a lot of way that other fans have. Because overall, I mean, it's I. I mean, like I said, I'll give it, but it's I. However, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave Mohawk? Let's just say leave Mohawk in the comment section down below. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that little notification bell so you not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 a month. You get things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reaction to the very next chapter of My Hero Academia, ad-free variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron and $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below where you can drop 5 beans for a short video, 25 beans for a long video. Any beans at all is always appreciated. Any support at all is always appreciated. But now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Dabi the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members. Recliner Plays, Greyhound, Atkins Void, Astro, Eternal Flame, King Sukuna, NMA, Real Rare, Paris Arnold, G Prosper, and Red Wolf 4765. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons, Steron, Sean, Sammy, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, Josh Brown, and A+A. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 patrons, Autumn Mornings Lazo and Fine. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members, Robbie Uchiha and Jay Warrior. And I'd like to give another thank you to our $10 patrons, Panda Goat, Metal Solid Crisis, Joaquin Munoz, and Joaquin Munoz, along with Idemokami. And I'd like to give a final gargantuan thank you to our $25 patron, Calvin Elder.